Did the Philippines hide homeless families during the Pope's visit? Lawmakers in the Philippines have called for an inquiry into allegations that public funds were used to hide homeless families at a resort during the Pope's recent visit. The Philippines Department of Social Welfare and Development (DSWD) has confirmed that 340 members of 100 homeless families were removed from Roxas Boulevard, a major Manila thoroughfare, and temporarily relocated to a beach resort about 90 kilometers 55 miles away for the duration of the papal visit. The families returned after the Pope's departure. A resolution before the Philippines House of Representatives has called on the government to summon the head of the DSWD for a probe into whether $97,600 spent on the 6-day training course at the resort in Nasugbu, Batangas, amounted to a misuse of public funds. Representative Terry Ridden, one of the lawmakers behind the resolution, said in a statement he was concerned that the families had been rounded up from Roxas Boulevard, which the papal convoy traveled several times during the Pope's January 15-19 visit. He said the episode highlighted the frivolous manner in which the government implemented anti-poverty programs. The training course at the resort had been funded as part of a program with the objective of keeping families off the streets by training them how to live in a house, read the resolution, which was also sponsored by Representative Antonio Tinio and Representative Isagoon Izarate. However, after the papal visit, the families who participated in the training were returned to the streets, raising questions about the program's effectiveness in terms of its supposed objective of reducing poverty, said the resolution. Department's response in an unrelated Senate hearing Tuesday. DSWD Secretary Dinky Solomon was asked about the issue, and confirmed that homeless families from the boulevard had been sent to the resort. She said the department had already intended to enroll the families in the training program, and had considered the period of the Pope's visit would be the ideal time to do so. To prepare for Pope Francis' arrival, local governments wanted to make sure that Roxas Boulevard was in a secure and safe state, and so were the homeless people. With the influx of people in the area, she told the hearing. So when we reached out to the families on Roxas Boulevard, since we were already planning to register them to the modified conditional cash transfer program, we thought it could be the right time to hold the orientation from January 15 to 19. The government's modified conditional cash transfer (MCCD) program is described on a government website as a complete package of assistance to street families with access to social services and economic opportunities for the improvement of their living conditions. Ridden's resolution alleged that the resort stay was not the first time that DSWD had made an attempt to cover up the massive inequality in the country. It claimed that during the World Economic Forum on East Asia held in Manila in May last year, families were relocated to another resort for similar training. The plight of the poor, particularly street children, was a touchstone during Pope Francis' visit to the predominantly Catholic country. At a Sunday Mass, the Pope embraced former street children, to ask him why God had allowed them to suffer.